Status report. 13 jobs scheduled for area maintenance.
Why is it still alarming? Ooh. Are we covered in shield?
Welcome back, Captain. I understand you have resolved your differences with our former boarding party. Are you ready to depart?
Let's get going.
Understood, Captain. Resuming our course. Welcome back, Cap. How? I'll be here. I think I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
Sure.
What happened to these poor folks? It can't be the storm that did this.
What's this thing? Mag 2 and rain. I'll keep that gun. I might be able to use it if I wanted an angry weapon for achievements. No visitors, no visitors. As per my required duties, I'm keeping a visitor's log K. 61. Sometimes we experience long power outages sitting in the dark, listening to the storm beat at the walls. I've got a lot of time to think. It begs to be let in. Well, I would pay to be let out. Okay, no visitors. There's a bunch of tailless sprats running about. The facility doesn't have a sprat catcher on the roster. Maybe I should file a request for the acquisitions for one. Teacup canids are famed for their ability to hunt sprats after all and for keeping people company. Okay. Dexon man. Canid request was denied. We ran out of caffeinoid. Our first restocking shipment is set to arrive at the new fiscal year. I guess that delivery will mark the facility's first visitors now. There's something to look forward to. Did some digging in the system records. It turns out our supplies are set to be delivered by, get this, a crew of auto mechanicals. Which is some thunder. Always thunder. Okay. Whoever this guy is he or she is becoming hysterical. I've started venturing outside. At first I heard something fierce about all the lightning strikes. Sometimes the electromechanical turbine goes on the fritz without warning, but I'm out of cars and out of caffeinoid, and there's not much else to do. Turns out I no longer need to feel safe. What I need is to feel alive. Outside, the wind howls like a raging god, and the rain stabs into my throat like 1,000 tiny frozen needles, and in that pain, well, I feel so very alive. My many and varied attempts to trigger an on-site inspection from the Special Committee for Auditing and Management have failed. Sometimes when I look over the edge, I think about what it would feel like, how easy it'd be to simply dip forward, to plummet with all those clouds kissing my face, to fall away from the storm, to smell, then break. Okay, that's horrible. Is this the guy, though? But why did he die?
Auntie's going to take care of you. It'll be okay. Just breathe, Kelly. Everything's gonna be alright. Ah! Stop making that noise. They'll hear you. Who's out there? Really? I would be indebted to you for life. But
Oh, wait, this is.
how do I know I
This
can
is
believe you?
Kelly.
I'll have to come out to assess it myself. Hold on. I'm opening the door.
Are you okay, Kelly?
Let me just catch my breath. I swear, my heart's trying to punch its way out of my chest. Law, I'm so lucky you came along. I know it sounds crazy, but a little while back, I'd been gearing myself up to take a long walk off a short turbine platform. Then the security mechanicals broke out into a massacre, and I realized I really want to live. How can I help you help me get out of here?
You just stay put. I need to ask you questions.
I'm Kelly Marine, the receptionist. And before you ask, I wasn't manning the visitor's desk when the mechanicals went haywire, because no one comes here. Not ever. Not since all us station workers were dropped off at the start of the project a year ago.
Okay.
Project's on a yearly rotation cycle. Once a year, Auntie Cleo reviews our work and decides if we get more rations, personnel, deadlines, that sort of thing. At first, I thought it was an honor, getting assigned to a lab up in the ether high above Olympus. But I didn't know what it'd be like, day in and day out.
Yeah, the isolation.
I ask myself that question a lot, and then I realize I'm talking to myself. Cabin fever sets in at about 90 days. Auntie Cleo's official term is contagious irritable claustrophobia. And it ain't covered by the company's medical policy. If I had to guess, you'd probably find his body either in his office or the labs. Or heck, he could have been on the toilet. I don't know.
You think
No
he's
bones
dead?
about it, he was the smartest of us all. Maybe he evaded the automechs too.
Okay.
Like what? Pink slip protocol. How should I know? I just monitor the front desk. Well, except for the last couple of days when I've been hiding out in here. If you work at Oops, you're doing research and development. If we're not researching or developing fast enough, the protocol's there to put the fear in us. Somebody messed up. When one of us makes a mistake, the whole facility pays for it. I know it sounds harsh, but it was in our contracts and everything.
Okay.
Yep. Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. Auntie Cleo's naming and branding department's the best in Halcyon. Just a feeling I got. Every day was the same as every other day. I felt like I was stuck in a circle, you know? Started imagining what it'd be like to break that circle. Station goes in a circle around the planet, so what if I just dropped off the edge? But after what I've seen, after what happened, I don't want that anymore. I want to live. I'm not making anything. The research team, they were brewing up some improvement to Auntie Cleo's anthracillin. Science stuff isn't really my area, though. So I don't know more than that.
Anthracylin.
Do I ever? Drop me off in the groundbreaker and I'll be out of your hair in no time.
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll just hide in a crate or something. You won't even know I was there. Here, this is my official laboratory headgear. I won't be needing it anymore, so it's all yours.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey,
I'm going.
you don't need to block her. Let her leave, guys. Bye bye, Kelly. Yeah, we're able to help somebody out. Now. Okay. Maybe there is a way to,
That was quick.
you know, handle those mechanicals. Why do I even bother picking all this stuff that I don't use? Okay. Let's see now.
Great work.
Yep, this is the room. Yeah, if I could find a way to spare those people or mechanicals.
This thing's orbit is stable, right? Ada checked before we docked? Captain?
Why don't you go up so I can answer you?
You're fast. Sure, on my way.
Yeah. Just saw a panel back there. Password input disabled. Too many failed password attempts. Perfect recall. When the numbers and letters were swimming around on the page at the time doesn't help it worse. Oh, never mind. To lead chemist Dr. Jaspelow from Anticleave's corporate headquarters, Eleonora Mora. Professor Advisor noticed the lead chemist at the OOPS. No satisfactory results have been submitted in 11 months pursuant to clause. If measurable and material proof of progress are not approved within 31 days, station personnel may be found to be in dereliction of duty and as a result could be prematurely terminated. Who cares about your health more than Auntie Cleo? Nobody. Postscript Jazz, my darling genius. As you are likely now well aware, I must humbly regret to inform you that my exhaustive efforts to protect that beautiful oversized brain of yours and consequently its nefarious agenda are in fact failing faster than your rumored last project on Gorgon. I repeat, the corporate hounds are onto your dodgy son and it's made them thirst and bay for blood. If I cannot supply the executive floors with tangible, undoctored results, then soon I'm heartbroken to report that Pink Slip Protocol will be initiated by a majority vote, and the project will be scrubbed, wholly and completely. I trust you understand the full weight of what that means. One canned project is an embarrassment of epic proportions, twice is unforgivable. Please, 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 I am begging on bended knee. Send me a working prototype. At this stage, even a fatally flawed one will do. Save yourself and your lab coats before this reflects poorly on my permanent record. Internally yours, at least until the next Fed delivery milestone, your Chief Efficiency Inspector, Dr. Mora. Outgoing, okay. To Mora, from Low. That postscript. Rora Mora, my once darling, as you are likely now well aware, I don't want you to beg, I don't want you on bended knee, I don't want anything except to feed this infernal, indefensible, insatiable need. I am so close, so very nearly on the cusp of salvation, then and only then I will send you the blasted Anthraceline Plus. Minus a ludicrously simple modification I could formulate in my sleep where I ever able to sleep, no longer yours, no longer anyone's, but that elusive and fleeting embrace of chemical virtuosity. With regret, Jasper. You understand, do you not, darling? From the very first test, from the first accursed step, every path, every infinitely random dice roll of emerging cosmic roots was leading us to the same destiny. Okay, drafts to scam, subject. Okay, what Pink Slip Protocol, really, you all heads went there? Never would I have thought you'd stoop so low, or more accurately, be so moronic as to cut off your own noses to spite your faces. True, the project was delayed, but you all know I would have delivered more than adequate results eventually, once I had ascended the highest peak of my genius. We were less than months away, not that I expect a pea-brained layman to understand. Nora is wasted on you lot. I am wasted on you lot. And might I just add, though I might invite you to do your worst, you did try your best, but I am still alive. Nevertheless, I do go on, and I never ever forget. Payback will be swift. Oh yes, I scarcely think you'll see it coming. Just as soon as you perfect my formula and can focus on other matters, then you will rue the day you peak slip the great Jasper Law. Buffoons. Eternally misunderstood and undervalued and still misappropriating your precious company resources. The employee formerly so known as Jasper. Well.
Sure.
Okay, so yeah. Can I hack that thing?
Security patrol initiated.
We got trouble!
Trouble?
Unable to take aim.
the heck?
That's the last of them.
Man. You think you're so tough. I never wanted to destroy Auntie Cleo's Automex. But you left me with no choice.
Nicely done.
One team is a tragedy.
Just wait, Doctor. I have to check all the rooms. Yeah, we came from here. We could have gone from here. It's a typical Outer Worlds map. It gives you a lot of routes, but the maps are small. Anthraceline plus team, welcome to the project. What is disable? Oh, what? It was here all along. I wish I didn't have to fight. And tech skills. And yeah, hack. Notice effective immediately. Team were temporarily redirecting our efforts to perfecting Dr. Low's proprietary Sky High mix, which maximizes genius and productivity. After sampling Dr. Low's Sky High mix, the team agrees that this will enable us to reach our original project goals better in the long run and is so worth a momentary detour. Project data folder files available for access meeting notes. A note on today's meeting notes. This record is abbreviated due to an unscheduled chemical leak that permeated the meeting room. The resulting immediate inhalation of noxious gases caused double vision, hallucinations, and an uncontrollable sense of giddiness. The projectile vomiting. Side effects occurred in all meeting participants. As such, we got the time blocked down to 1 hour from the standard 2-hour review. Meeting notes, Dr. Low. Where the devil is Sullivan? I told the numbskull if he missed one more staff meeting, he couldn't make it, Doctor. He got his hand in the specimen spicer again. Dr. Low, oh yeah, I mean, his remaining hand? Not anymore. What was that? I heard something, nothing. No, I'm sure it sounded like a... Perhaps it was your imagination, Doctor. Right. When isn't it, Jasper? When isn't it? At any rate, he'll require a replacement. For his hands, don't be assonant. For his productivity, we can't risk falling behind. Not now, not when I am at long last on the cusp of a breakthrough. You balance the mixture then. Marvelous, Doctor. Whispered T.H. bootlicker. I'll have Kel put in a request for a personal transfer. If we're very lucky, we could get a new body with a supply drop coming next month. Elsewise, we'll have to wait a year. No. This is unacceptable. I distinctly smell... tasting sound. What imbecile scheduled the testing release in this time block? The room is allotted for self-testing on Thursdays only. What? Sky High mix. Raptidon. Raptidon exploded. Lower dosage. Exploded but more slowly. Okay. Woke on turbine platform, naked, drenched, and holding a handful of severed sprat tails. Misplaced calculations. Added mint flavoring. Tested on canned. Bread markedly improved. Canned exploded. What the heck? One to the not in progress. Okay, okay. They're experimenting some chemical that makes cannons explode. Harsh. Very harsh. I don't get it. I'm not sure. I have to go back. I have to see. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump. Then what's this room? And I thought I disabled them already. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. If Dr. Law is in there, what's this room here?
Halt. Investigate.
No!
Man, that terminal was a scam. Did not disable them at all. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, there's also a big room outside. Maybe this leads to that big room outside. With the big door. What? 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 How big is this map? Okay, maybe I have to talk to... I have to talk to Law. I'm not sure what's happening. I have to talk to him first.
I find myself marveling at...
Nothing. You have no comments. How about you? Yep, you have also no comments regarding Law. I'll just have to talk to him. Maybe he has something in mind.
Where did I put the... Oh, wait. Professor Gates is dead. That's good, actually.
Yo. Yo, you're not gonna attack me, right? Are you Law? You are Law. Well... What?
I put the... Oh,
It's
wait.
funny.
Professor Gates is dead. That's good, actually.
I'm gonna be taking this. Salato Badrino, huh, Doc? Hey, Doc.
Shush. No talking. Concentrating.
Oh,
Damn
you're,
it.
you're high.
I almost had it. The formula was in my mind, and I almost had it.
You're high.
So close to a breakthrough, I could practically taste it. You really did pick the worst time to manifest.
Okay.
Sky High, my magnum opus of psychostimulants. I feel like I've already explained this to the last hallucination. Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. You're real. Ergo, not a hallucination. This is interesting.
Yeah.
I have several questions for you. Let's start with the obvious. Who are you, and how are you even alive? Dr. Jasper Lowe? You see my uniform. Don't demote me like that. Right, that answers that. Next question.
I don't think this fellow's entirely in his right mind.
Look, we all know you're here to interrogate me. If I'm going to go through this ordeal, I'm not doing it sober. You mean my inhaler? It's designed to deliver a highly concentrated dose of Sky High right through my respiratory system. The formula's still a work in progress.
Yeah.
Clears my
You're a
mind
junkie.
for a few precious moments. The rowdy tenants of my mind palace stop their chattering, and in that silence, I experience clarity. Inspiration through inhalation. That's Sky High. Or it will be, once I perfect my formula.
You're just a junkie.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea, Captain.
Are you sure that's such a good idea, Captain? Seems like this fella's head's already in the clouds.
Okay.
Who's he, what's he now? Take an inhale? Yes, yes.
Oh,
An
no,
excellent suggestion.
That was a wrong choice.
Much better. My mind is clear. So are my sinuses, in fact.
I've got a hypothetical question for you, Dr. Lowe. If you were to, say, encourage someone to consume drugs, and then that someone later overdosed, would you be a murderer? Do you think in that case, a captain who accelerated a drug habit would be a murderer?
And the so-called victim in this scenario holds no responsibility in the matter? No, I don't think so. To each their own common sense.
I think you're going to go.
I knew you would, Captain.
I, for one, am glad the sermon's finished. I have much work yet to do. Auntie Cleo instituted the Pink Slip Protocol. Fancy marketing term that translates to, we're not satisfied with the quality of your work, so we're revoking your lifetime contracts. Can you believe Auntie terminated my entire team? It's a terrible setback. For my team, I mean, not for me. Not this time. I'll continue the work on my own if need be. Of course I do. Why'd you figure I've inhaled myself into such a detached emotional state?
Wait.
Obviously, it's so that I can care far less, and thus continue to operate at peak efficiency for the project's sake.
Grief is painful, but not facing it is more painful in the long run. Believe me, I know.
I did the same after my dad passed. Except I binged cereals. Mr. Thompson said he was real proud of my work ethic.
Good thing I couldn't give a whit what any of you think. Auntie Cleo wants us to develop Anthracillin Plus, a new and improved version of the original Anthracillin formula. And what Auntie wants, Auntie gets. Eventually. I was making considerable progress. I can't possibly fathom why they prematurely terminated the project. Who is to worry about it if not myself? The myriad of murdered colleagues you so helpfully pointed out? As if I could forget them. As if I could forget that it was my fault. It's always my fault. Every mistake, every slip. I haven't slept in days. There's work to be done. Important work. I'll get around to developing Anthracillin Plus after I finish working on Sky High. Once I perfect my formula, I'll be able to keep my mind functioning at peak performance without any pesky distractions. Like feelings. Auntie had been threatening to instigate Pink Slip Protocol for months. Though I honestly didn't think they'd have the stones to do it. I was on the verge of giving Auntie the results she wanted. Well, almost on the verge. Approaching the verge. The point is, I didn't think this would happen. Before I was traded, I worked on Project Gorgon. I lost that team by attrition. Management turned the screw on my team. Forced me to fire 1 in 10 researchers.
What?
The few of us that remained were overworked and exhausted. We didn't have much of a security detail. I don't know how the primals got loose, but my team didn't stand a chance. We were designing a drug the likes of which Halcyon had never seen. A veritable panacea that cured lethargy and guaranteed a lifetime of productivity. I was overwhelmed, overworked, frustrated. Forced to submit unfinished samples, failing to meet impossible deadlines. I started self-medicating to enable my genius to perform at a greater capacity. To forget, to endure, to feel nothing. Project Gorgon was in its final days when the primals attacked our lab. It wasn't long until Spacer's Choice authorized my transfer to this facility. Human Inquiry was supposed to be responsible for testing Adrenatime. Under normal circumstances, the chem lab wouldn't have had to perform live tests. But creative incubation pressured my team with impossible deadlines. The prototypes we delivered to Dr. Blakesley at Human Inquiry were poor because we were rushed. I had to begin experimenting on my own. I had to perform my own tests, so I used primals. They're not the best choice for test subjects, but I was working for Spacer's Choice. Whoever reached greatness by coloring within the lines. And besides, my lines often move around on the page. My point is, I was doing my job. I was doing science. I will continue to do so until my mind or my body expires. Not at all. Such an event is incredibly rare. Few workers understand the truth of their value to society. Me? I'm worth 5 measly lab coats. Especially when I'm high. Auntie Cleo wants us to I was making... Oh, all right. There's no point playing coy, is there?
Yeah.
Auntie needs to be patient. I'll eventually get around to developing Anthracillin Plus. My priority right now is sky high. Once I perfect my formula, I'll be able to keep my mind functioning at peak performance without any pesky distractions. Like feelings. No, you don't. There's nothing interesting in the chem lab. There's nothing interesting in Gorgon at all. Gorgon is a featureless rock dragged along by the gravitational current of a barren asteroid belt. The chem lab is a graveyard. You won't find anything there but the dead. Well, it wasn't me. I've been stuck in this place for ages. In any case, it's becoming obvious you're not listening to sensible warnings. If you've set your heart on exploring my old labs, I won't try to dissuade you. Indulge me with a favor, and I'll give you the access you want. The electromechanical turbine is offline. Without any power, I can't possibly continue my work. Be a dear and reactivate it for me. That's all I ask. Not that it's any of your business, but I don't get to quit. My colleagues are dead, and yet I live. So I don't get to quit. Take the elevator to the storm platform at the top of this facility. Reactivate the turbine, and I'll give you the access you want. Of course you do. Well then, let's hear them. One thing at a time, my chatty accomplice. Turbine repairs first, interviews later. Did you snoop through my things? And just admit it to me. You do have gall, I'll give you that. Look, I keep a draft on my terminal where I vent my occasional frustrations with upper management. It's honestly one of my less detrimental coping methods, as I am not stupid enough to fill out the name in the address field.
Okay. Try. We'll try to fix it, Doc.
Processing.
Right hit! That's one down!
That was too easy.
Easy. I'll keep quiet.
Clever.
Storm cannon.
Oh, wow!
Okay. From the manual, in the unfortunate event of a necessitated downsizing, the most senior site safety engineer or the sole member on assignment shall initiate by mandate of Auntie's corporate headquarters the Pink Slip Protocol Manufacturer's Directive included within all automechanical stations at the facility. For the site safety engineers to sit there and guard the red button, they said. Sounds like an easy paycheck, I said. I'm not going to live in a secret lab in the middle of a gas giant storm middle of the atmosphere, my ex-wife said. No one told me I'd eventually have to press the button. I was guarding the Pink Slip Protocol button. That final choice between diligent duties or my friends. On second thought, let's be honest, they were never my friends. Once I've disabled the protocol and scrubbed the labs, I'll ask corporate for a reassignment. I heard Emerald Vale's real nice this time of the year. Who's this guy? Huh? Who's this guy? Complaint: whoever keeps cutting off rat tails and dropping them into innocent, unguarded cups of coffee needs to cut it out, or I'll cut off something of yours next. It's not funny, and I'm tired of cleaning up coffee-colored vomit. Junior Custodial Assistant Gracie G. Gold name. Complaint: missing Queen of Hearts. Oh, these are the lost cards. I'm a test in a solitaire spread. We already found a friendly game of whist. Even if not returned, we can make do. Really come play with me, betting not required, or we can place bets if you'd rather. I'd get a couple packets of sugar-free 0% sweetener left I could barter. Complaint: some thefts have been happening each time the power goes off, and the power keeps going off for longer each time. Coincidence? I mean, I think not. Folks are getting antsy as the year and the storm stretches, and it makes them mean. George, self-reported. Okay, gotcha. came from that big room. I'm positive this is the other room. Wait. Wait.
Great work.
Okay. Nothing else here. So where did it came from this big door? Yeah, I'm gonna sell stuff. Wait, nothing else to see here? Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Now it's clear. Now I have to take the elevator. Where is the elevator? Wait, I'm so confused. That's the door. I'm sure I encountered an elevator earlier, or lift. Fine, we'll just see where this leads to. Whoa. Whoa. These armors are glowing. Whoa!
I'm certain you're not all about to die horribly. Relatively.
Okay. Activate. I have activated. Diagnosis. Maintenance required. Okay, maybe. Oh. Oh, that thing.
Everyone all right?
Man. This is one guarded area. I think it's the first time I took down a turret. So many loots. They keep giving stuff. Okay, note to self. There's a stairs there. And a ramp here. First we have to check everything on this floor. Make sure we haven't missed anything.
Got it. Inside noises.
Okay. And this terminal is gonna disable those mechanicals that we just took out. You see? Okay. Funny.
Clever.
Okay, we have to go up. I disabled the turrets, but okay. Yeah.
Well done. We are victorious.
Okay.
Hey, that's impressive.
Okay. Moving on to the other side. No more enemies here. The turret has been dealt with. No more items. Now what? Oh, we return to the terminal again and activate it. This time it will work. Okay. Operational.
Well, that's quite the impressive sight.
Now it's harnessing all the storm. Okay, he did it. But I went to check the elevator. Ooh, cool. Very cool. Oh! Oh! My legs. Anywho, this is where... Yeah? Then, I know there's another entry here. Around here. I'm just gonna check. This is where we saw the receptionist. If we go up here, you'll see a room. Now that room leads to here, in that big door. But what if we go through the main door? Yeah, I'll keep falling and using this medicine. I have tons of them. If we use this main door, okay, here's the way.
Yes, you come. What?
Nothing. Okay. So the lift goes here. Okay, now I get it. I get it. Door was closed because the lift was not there. It was on a different floor. Now I get it. I knew it. Okay. Okay, Dr. Long, you're safe. Maybe there's a chance that you OD yourself. Hey.
The facility's back on the grid, and my pipes again floweth with the sweet, sweet essence of my salvation. I suppose I have you to thank for realigning the machine. Of course, Jasper, you imbecile. Right, yes, of course. You'll need my voice to get into the chem lab. I'm obviously not coming with you, so I'm giving you a recording of my dulcet speech. This recording should get you into the chem lab. I hope whatever you're after is worth the trauma. I wouldn't go back there if I was higher than the mercury levels in a can of salt tuna. Wait, take my gun while you're at it. If you end up dying on Gorgon, there's a non-zero chance I'll feel partially responsible. Neither of us want that.
Oh, there's a non-zero chance I'll feel partially responsible. What gun?
Die, perhaps? Automechanical sentries are generally programmed to ignore corpses. I don't like the idea of going back to that place, to that life. Yes, I know it's not me risking my throat gallivanting around Gorgon. It's you, for whatever madcap reasons you've got. I've helped you once, and I don't feel great about it. I made a clean break from Gorgon, and now it feels like you're asking me to tether myself back to that place. I knew I should have deleted those letters. Of all the hull-headed things I've done while inebriated, writing subversive messages to my old managers ranks somewhere in the middle. Here, my personal security keycard. There's a hallway near the processing room. It leads to a security terminal. Use this keycard to unlock the hallway and disable security. I'm on the
Okay, gotcha. What was the weapon I think? Wait, hand deconstruction, metal vulner. Oh, this one. Employee benefits. Looks cool. On to Cleo. Maybe I can try it. I don't even know how this thing works, but yeah, we're done here. I'm just gonna jump from here again. I don't like using stairs. Okay. I'll need to deposit some of my weapons. Yeah, this one. And this too. Everything else I will sell. Engineering, sneak attack. Okay. I'm gonna check my locker. These are all useless anyway. I need to sell them. To this two, and this two, this 3, this 4, this 5, this 6, 7, 8, this, rare ones. Keep the rare ones for armors. Sugar ups, okay. Let's
Do return in
I will. I'm just selling stuff, Ada. I'm just selling stuff. Okay. For the weapons, yeah, I'm gonna sell all of this. one's expensive. I can use this. Now, Walter pistol. Okay, now for the armor, stealth. Stealth +5, hiking gear. A dialogue. I'm gonna keep range weapon skill, the refined, descent, and angelic cure. I don't need this. I don't need this. Medical, okay. Two-hand melee. I don't need this. Leadership, tech. Dialogue +5. No need for that. This one sneak +10. Okay, it's pretty cool. Light hand gun steady drains. Stealth skill +5. +5 stealth skills. Okay. No need for this. Now for the headgears. Lockpick. Medium, lockpick max. I'm not even sure how this thing works. Lockpick +5. Medical +5. Determination. By the way, I even have 2 of those. Lock +5. Persuade. Heavy. One-handed melee. And there. Then we return to the ship. And deposit some of our items. No? Some of our items that we don't even use. We can use all those armors. You know. Maybe repair some. Okay, then you know. Yeah, I don't need much of these things. I don't even use them. Oh, you see? Adrenochrome, 300 pieces of adrenochrome. See how heavy these things are. Cause really, I don't use this stuff. I never use this stuff. Even 6. fine. I need all those Adrena. Not Adrena, but Adreno. Yeah, these things again. Okay, I think we're good to go. Yeah, we're light as a feather now. Ain't gonna be problems with being encumbered. Ada,
Welcome back, Cap. How? Take
talk to you
care.
later. Let's now proceed with our quest. Peril, access account lab, access your HIA. This one. Okay, let's do this. Actually, we can go to HIA first. It's nearer to Gorgon.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
The usual suspects.
Is that an Apex Mark V queso atmospheric dome? I've never seen one in person. Magnificent.
I don't understand you. Bigger. Okay, going to the HIA facility. Okay, so no more others respond. I like that shocking sound. Okay. Since it's locked, I don't expect any enemies inside.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take it 3 the time.
Oh my lord. What is that smell?
I fear the stench is but a meager taste of what's to come. Perhaps taste was the wrong word to use.
Not looking forward to that, Vigor.
Okay, I'm quiet.
It's possible that there are.
Welcome to Human Inquiry Auditing, the Spacer's Choice Facility. My name is Dr. Marion Blakesley, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important opportunity. Whatever your past, know that as of today, each of you will be part of something greater. Together, we will unlock the path to discoveries that profit all of us.
Our brightest minds did their dirtiest work here. We made puppets out of people and tested them until they broke. Walk softly, Captain. Some of them still live here, and they hate to be disturbed.
I'd like to believe that nothing this place throws at us could be worse than what we've already faced, but I'm not so sure.
I reckon we've seen the worst of Halcyon already.
Yeah.
How bad could...
Yeah, we're too strong. Yeah, see that? See that armor? I still have 8 points.
this be?
Yeah. We got nothing on us. Pretty sure of it.
Here we go! Here they go!
Stood no chance. It looks scary, but they stood no chance. But yeah, I kinda like this atmosphere. I think this is the scariest part of Outer Worlds. I think, unless I'm forgetting another area from the main game.
are prime because you
Volunteers?
free the time.
Must be somewhat like how I volunteered to serve at the penitentiary.
It's so
Volunteer.
homey, almost. Whatever brought these folks here, they were just people. Same as us.
Oh, the test subjects. Okay, I get it. Living quarters of those test subjects.
Welcome, volunteers. This office environment is where we will test your communication, paper management, and self-motivation skills. This is your time to shine. You may just find yourselves doing similar work in a real office someday. Remember, compliance with all instructions from facility personnel is stipulated in your contracts.
Done for.
What? Hey, that's wrong?
Everyone all right?
You're that strong, they just killed her body and beat her at the same time. Good thing I was there. Okay, lots of boots. Game's really trying to. This DLC in particular is really trying to get you encumbered. So many things lying around everywhere. Okay. Okay. I don't even know where the observation of it is. Checking the map. Okay. Okay. There's a door here.
This appears to be where they observe their unfortunate charges and levy judgment on their own lack of humanity.
Test chamber 1. Test chamber 2.
This can't be good.
Still losing the things that I don't have any use for. Save. Should die. Down there. Maybe there's a way we can release something. Stop those enemies. They're not really that strong, but they're creepy. They're creepy. Compliance testing parameters did entry physical exertion now. Trainers, okay. Sanctioned violence, phase 1. Implements instructed to fill in out the corporate standards of a completion force replaced an employer sanctioned shredding device by a technician. Test was then repeated. Kindle objected to further testing after completion of second set of forms. Under 5th, under 10th, no further objections from earning volunteers. Secure to be functionally illiterate and tagged for advancement to the second phase. Whoa, so they need to be illiterate. It's weird. Through K, we're given visual demonstration of multiple physical exercises and instructed to replicate them in accordance with verbal instructions. Complaint of physical exhaustion, receiving verbal cues. Outgone the 15-minute mark. Test was terminated after 30 minutes as the technician became too hoarse to provide instruction. Okay, next, mid-stage. Of the 8 test subjects are instructed to follow a closed circuit around the perimeter of the testing chamber for the duration of the test, and at random intervals, the technician is to provide vocal cue to reverse course. Of the 8 test subjects remaining in group SC 27, 6 respond to vocal cues. Aggressiveness was removed. Collapse 30 minutes to the experiment was removed. Compliance with all vocal cues for the remainder of the experiment. Technician's addendum: observational data compromised to equipment failure. Technician Embrace S was found incapable of continued operation. The incessant beeping was withdrawn. Like, wait, why was he beeping? Maybe empathy for the subjects. Subjects are also isolated and instructed to select one member of their experiment group for immediate removal from the voluntary program. History F. Okay. Office History E. Setting immediate need for additional compound extensions. History F. Apply instruction for directions. 63G exhibits extreme completion, extreme emotional distress, demands morning injection. Technician's addendum: time as a previous note is 14 hours. Subject exhibits extreme aggression. Subject terminated. Phase 5. Took the fire at shrouded target. 1. Industry standard fashion mode assisted device mannequin. Subject is not informed of nature of target. Fired at target. Fired observation window. Automated security enabled. Test result. Fired at subject. Other. Fired at subject. Other. Automated. Fired at target. Subject refuses to fire. Subject refuses to fire. Technician to them. Subject in response to the Thank you. Okay. GMC. From Blakely to all personnel. In light of certain recent incidents, I'd like to remind you all that it is a paramount and follow all spacers' choice guidelines regarding safety and security. Yes, you will suffer professional and financial consequences if you are found to be responsible for damaging company property. But here at HIA, inattentiveness and recklessness also endanger highly limited company resources and threaten our overall production schedule. Think about what we are all here to achieve. Then consider whether you want to be the one that let us all down. Luckily, any and all injuries suffered by the volunteers this past week have been minor. All testing will proceed as scheduled. A reminder that all personnel are advised to report to the infirmary if they experience any symptoms listed in the notice blank provided earlier this month. It is strongly suggested that you use your allotted break to do this, as any losses to the productivity will be reflected in your paycheck and/or indentureship agreement. Dr. Marion Blakesley. Okay. From Ruane to Johansson, or just a question. Hey, you and Andre talk about Oswald sometimes, right? Have you noticed anything different about him lately? I'm pretty sure he's been at his desk all night. I was going to congratulate him on his newfound productivity, but I took a look at his reports just now, and some of them have very basic formatting errors. It's not like him at all. Maybe you can ask him about it. If something's wrong with his terminal, he should probably get it taken care of sooner rather than later. Angus Rain, so they're just talking about Andre. Curious. No. Not done. To all personnel, if we're going to meet OCI's figures this month, we'll need to double our testing capacity over the next few weeks. To that end, I need everyone in observation to work with disposal to have the preparation time between tests. Have the volunteers exit at the jog if you have to. Just try not to let them see the bodies. Hammond to Johansson. Luke Embrace lost his head because he couldn't keep up with the work. He was never going to amount to anything, and we all knew it. The surprise is that he lasted this long. I don't know why my reports are any of your business to begin with, but... Is this Andre Hammond? Okay, but I know how to use a damn computer. I bet Weaver put you up to this. I've been working twice as hard as anyone else in this office this past month, and now she thinks I'm going to outpace her. But maybe it's simpler than that. These emails used to just be a nuisance. Now I'm starting to think maybe your loyalty is to some other corporation. Andre Hammond, observation room technician. Okay. Outgoing. To Hammond from Johnson. The boss. Hey Andre. Dr. Blakesy started to come down here pretty often. Usually for the morning shift, she hasn't said anything, just watches us go through the test for a while and then gets up and walks out. Weaver tried to give her a report, I'd say, but Blakesy gave her a look, and that was the end of it. You think we're doing something wrong? You tell me if you knew anything right? I'll split my lunch with you again. Oh, and hey, great game last night, huh? Okay, Ricky Johansson. Okay, outgoing. Another one, Sandoval. Okay, yeah, we're going back to mannequins for phase 5. None of the test subjects felt too torn up about shooting killer bugs from Monarch, I guess. Should make things easier for you over in disposal, right? The best part is that one of the cages didn't close properly last night, and a couple of the little mantipillars got loose. Who knows where they are by now? Worley had an absolute fit. I don't think he likes bugs. Okay, nothing useful but all gossip. I just want to, find a way to clear all of the area of all those enemies. Oh, that one's big.
On arrival.
That one's big, but ultimately proved to be no match for us. It's just big. Ooh. What is this?
Unexpected
What did they do here? Agony. It's like... made some kind of base. Oh, I think they do tests here. Oh my. Close that now. This is indeed creepy. Still want to explore this room, but okay, maybe we can proceed here first. I'm gonna save, and let's see what we have here.
I don't want to see no more. I can't take this.
Each discovery is worse than the last. Human depravity knows no bounds, does it?
Okay, welcome, user Sarah W. Please. Okay, incoming from Sandoval. Bad. I don't want to play anymore. Let's just do our jobs, okay? Victoria Sandoval. From Zara to Sandoval. Alright, my 10 bits are on. 52F. I know what you're thinking. He's so skinny that's got to be bad odds, but I'm a gambling man, Victoria, and I've got an eye for this now. What do you think? William Sarah. No, I'm not talking about the subjects, Vicky. I'm talking about the numbers. I've been keeping track of how many bodies we process every day and every week. And the number fluctuates, but never too much. 1 and 3 and 2 and 5 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 10 and 10. Just look at the chart I left on your desk. You can see for yourself that there's a pattern. You see it, right? Trash. Or oh, okay, I see. They process the bodies. Gosh. Oh, yeah, these are people. They turn them into cubes. This is how they dispose the subjects. Gosh, this is really dark. Very dark indeed. You'll have to go back down. I need to explore that big area. Fine, we'll see it now. Maybe something.
Anything you...
Yeah, I'm at your disposal. Timely lines. Okay. Let's just put those guys out of their misery, okay? Deal? It's a deal. Too far away, we'll enter from the other room. Yeah, from here. Wait, how do you stealth kill? Okay, this is just an experiment. I'm gonna wear some stealthy, but my stealth is pretty low, right? Sneak. Look, wait. Look. Yeah.
Find him, Captain! Our victory is their defeat.
Pretty strong indeed, especially this one. Savages.
This place is near identical to the Edgewater Cannery. What the hell?
Yeah, but instead of salt tuna, they produce, or rather, say processed people. Okay, gotcha. Nothing special in this room at all. Okay. Except this. You can jump it. The conveyor belts. Oh. Whew, what a treasure, 7 bits. Nothing. Nothing useful at all. Yep, not this place. Here. Here. And the elevator.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
No need. There's no need. We can absolutely demolish everyone in here. HIA visitation protocols. The Human Auditing and Inquiry Facility is a dedicated research facility now assigned considerable quantity of hazardous materials, machinery, and personnel. As such, no external visitors are to be permitted at any time absent express written permission. Absent express written permission from HIA testing supervisor Dr. Marion Blakesley. If the subject of visitor does not have the appropriate credentials, please observe the following procedures. Stay calm. Notify your security personnel of your suspicions. Wait for your security personnel and or equipment to finish disposing with the visitor. Complete an incident report per official guidelines. Remember to use Spacer Choice approved formatting and language. At no point should you leave your workstation unattended. Leaving your workstation unattended will be considered a severe security breach and may result in a fine and / or summary termination of your employment with Spacer's Choice. Your supervisor has posted the following addendums. Right, that's an official ship. If they do get visitors, inform me at once if they're from other departments. If it's Dr. Ambrose, don't get in her way, but log her every move. If it's Clarence Mosley, keep him at the reception. I'll come down in person to see this law-giving miracle for myself. If Lo or anyone else from Chem turns up, let them stew at reception. I'll send Assistant Morley down eventually. Dr. Marion Blakesley. Okay. From Blakesley to Castillo. HIA is on lockdown until further notice, and do not let anyone in the facility until the escape volunteers are located. I'm going to check volunteer induction for any sign of our fugitives. If you receive any keycard access notification in the next 20 minutes, ignore them. Dr. Marion Blakesley. Gotcha. Sealed. Sealed from the outside. It came from here. Yeah, we can hack that if we wanted to. No, the question is, should I? Anyway, there's a panel here. Welcome, user Morley B. This is the assistant, right? Okay. Incoming from Rain. This is a Rain to Morley. This isn't about a few volunteers, Morley. Most of the test group SC22A is already gone. Subject 78 is non-verbal, but we had some luck using small amounts of the compound to coax him into the testing rooms. To be honest, some of the staff are starting to worry me too. It's not just that ghoul in disposal either. What? Ghoul? Beaver's convinced that the compound's getting into the ventilation system. Somehow I've got her scrubbing her hands raw at the washing stations. I've tried reciting our safety protocols to her, but it doesn't seem to help. I'm starting to think she might not be wrong. Okay, so they're being infected. Morley, pick out 2 of the deceased test subjects and whip up condolence letters, something saccharine and noble. Feel free to invent next of kin if there are none on record. Use the cheap paper. Leave the letters on my desk. I'll dispose of them shortly. Okay. Incoming. Outgoing. Morley to all personnel. This notice is to inform all HIA staff. The testing associate Angus Rain is no longer a Spacer's Choice Pharmaceuticals employee because he reported something. As valued members of the Spacer's Choice family, I trust that you will all pull together to shoulder Mr. Rain's responsibilities in his place, Benjamin Morley. Another one. To Blakesley. Dr. Blakesley, the missing test subject has been found and apprehended. Apparently he got into the testing department where he remained. I'm afraid nobody noticed for several hours. Hennessy had him doing paperwork. I think it's clear at this point that subject SC44B12 didn't get out on his own. As far as we can tell, he didn't have much of an escape plan. The door was simply unlocked for a short period of time during the night. Okay. Okay. Archived from Blakesley. Delete this. Morley, how do I delete this message? Okay, to mostly Clarence from Blakesley. The latest results are in. As we hope, you'll find that the violent cases now account for a smaller overall percentage of the testing pool. I expect that will change in about 2 or 3 weeks, so you'd better get that report out to Goodfellow in a hurry. In the meantime, dosing all of the test subjects means that HIA is now in the business of generating aggressive psychotics. So if you could take 2 minutes out of your fundamentally pointless existence to somehow make it clear to Mr. Goodfellow that I need an update on those resources I requested, as well as the matter of additional security, increased oversight at the camp, or any kind of explanation for what the... okay. Messages? Hack. Okay. Morty, if you receive any communications from Dr. Ambrose, ignore them. Also notify me at once, and don't piss yourself worrying. It won't come up on your assessments. So I'm guessing these people did ignore Dr. Ambrose. But they just care about results. So, man. Blakesley is something else. She was a monster. I think I need to return to her. Anyway, hack. Marley, no word from OCI. We'll keep going as we are. Say something to the staff. Break out that list of prepared statements I gave you. I suggest number 4. Remember to smile. I'm heading down to oversee today's testing personally. Make sure I'm not disturbed, Dr. Marion. Okay, I'm learning a lot of stuff, Dr. Marion. You really are evil, huh?
Did you enjoy the show? I didn't. You should have left Gorgon in its grave, where it belongs. Now I'm afraid I have to find a more permanent way to put you down.
What are you, huh?
If this person is spending so much time watching us, where will they find the time to plot their diabolical machinations that will spell our doom?
Yeah.
I don't know how much more of this I can take, Captain. I'm about to chew my own hands off with nerves.
Just ignore that guy. Useless struts. Now, stoked. Lockpick. Okay. And a few drinks, I guess. Now I need those mind attribute accelerating drinks. 1. One was enough. One was certainly enough. Yeah, tons of loots. But no key item. Okay. Now just to be ready for anything. There we go. Spacer's Choice funeral expenses receipt. Dear Sir and / or Madam, this notice is to acknowledge payment in full of all funeral expenses pertaining to Henry Blakesley. Oh, what happened? Enclosed you will find an invoice for receipt, handling, and delivery fees, as well as a witness statement as to the exemplary loveliness of the eulogy. Spacer's Choice offers his condolences as well as congratulations for unflagging work ethic. Is this her husband? Perhaps. Anyway. Blakesley M. Okay. Messages incoming. Okay. From Ambrose. Ambrose to Blakesley. Okay, Marion, it's been 3 weeks for the FR the reports from HIA. Deliver them to me by the end of the day, or deliver me your letter of resignation. I'm done asking. In the future, you will send me bi-weekly reports of HIA status. These reports will include an inventory of the subjects, which version of the Gorgon compound they have been administered, how frequently those administrations have occurred, and who has been administering them. To this report, she will append a mortality record. This record will include an accounting of the burn-down rate of our current stock of volunteers and compound ampules, in addition to a thorough analysis of the injuries. I want to see charts, Mary. Big effing charts with lots of precious little numbers. And before you ask, bi-weekly means twice a week. Don't pretend you don't know what I mean, Ollie. So Olivia knows that there's some horrible stuff going on. Marion, personalize and forward the following note to the families of deceased volunteers. Take carbon copies and send down those on Lucien at the usual address. Make certain he gets every single one. Ollie. Dear name. It is with regret that I write to inform you of the death of your relation. They died peacefully, attended by their fellows. Please accept your sympathies in this difficult time, though it may offer you a little comfort knowing that your relation died in service of a better, more productive Halcyon. In accordance with the agreement signed with Tartarus Corrections, the Division of United Defense Logistics, their term of incarceration is now considered complete. Okay, outgoing. Good fellow from Dixie. Yes, many of the subjects still exhibit increased energy levels and compliance, the same euphoric response, but they inevitably crash. Testing clearly suggests that Chem's compound X has extreme and irreversible effects when administered repeatedly over a long period of time. Several volunteers in the old SCO2 group are barely verbal. When they do speak, it's to beg for more of the compound. I'm finding it hard to shine that up for you, Lawrence. So good you'll beg for more? Don't you dare use that. If you could dilute the compound or even ease out the schedule, we could mitigate some of the addictive effects, weaning some of the earlier test subjects off the compound and buy us time until Chem refines a formula. I need time, Lawrence. Okay. Morley, I need you to compile some of the test results from the past month, pull a subset from the reports referred forward to OCIs if you like, so long as there are charts. Make sure the worst of the mortality reports are up front, will you? Okay, so Dr. Blake's theory wanted to report what's happening. Testing labs, Blakesley. Okay. At the behest of the Office of Creative Incubation, we are applying varying amounts of unknown solutions to test subjects that are already mid-treatment. What organizational schema do you imagine would miraculously restore scientific rigor to this process? Stick to the current system. Okay. Going on. Morley, pick out 2 of the deceased test subjects and whip up condolences letters. Okay, I've seen this. Archive to Bancroft. Resignation. It's not the best. Okay. Lucien, I'm leaving this message to inform you of my resignation from the position of testing supervisor at Spacer's Choice Pharmaceuticals. Effective immediately. I won't be returning to headquarters, and I wouldn't bother chasing the tracking signal unless you want to give the boys and girls in human resources an exercise. I'll warn you once. Do not try and find me. So...
I knew this place wasn't gonna be some pleasant seaside stroll, Captain, but I don't know how I can live with what we've seen here.
Yeah.
All this cruelty done to regular working folks without even a shred of regret. And what's dogging me is... why?
They knew. They knew Adrena Time did this, yet still released it. All to serve their inexhaustible greed.
Someone's gotta do something about this. Gotta hold folks to account. Maybe it should be us.
Yeah.
Maybe Miss Ambrose can help fix things once she's cleared her family name. She could hold the board's feet to the fire. Make them pay.
We can. Okay, now I'm gonna test my hacking skills. Stealth. Actually, it's stealth. And I forgot. Whoa, I don't like Marauder outfit. Hack 120, it's enough. Hack, okay. Marion, cancel all the letters have been hand delivered. Send someone to retrieve it. Secrecy trumps sentiment. Don't ever let me do anything so indulgent again. Marion, I see now why you held back your reports. Strangulation, attendant disemboweling, blunt force trauma to the head with a bedpan. It's not just that volunteer deaths are up, but that the ways in which they're dying are appalling. This is unconscionable and unmitigated disaster. Cease administration of the compound immediately. I'll take this to our liaison, Lucian. Surely when I show him these results, he'll understand we can't take this product to market as it currently stands. Ollie. Okay. So she knew. Okay. Morley, how do I delete this message? Clarence. Yep, of course, there's a gun. I use this gun. That's it? No. What now? Ah, okay. It's the Chem Lab's turn. No. No exit. Ah, I think.
What they did here? I ain't ever gonna shake this.
Kinda feel bad bringing you here, Parvati. But if it's any consolation, we're gonna make them pay. Make those people who are accountable pay. Okay. That's it. Now, the chem lab is located here. I've never been there before. I haven't explored this area yet. I'm gonna TP here. So I'll be ready for next time.
Something you need?
Yes, you caught me. What?
Okay, let's save. We got work tomorrow.